Hello, my beautiful lovelies, and welcome back to Destiny Deck Tarot. Today we have a very exciting pick a deck reading because these tarot decks just came out today and they are incredibly hard to find and get your hands on. So I got a couple of them and I thought, let's go ahead and let's do a reading, and then we'll spice it up with this Paldean Fates in the middle just because it's fun. Anyway, we're going to be exploring the topic of what is holding you back. What do you need to know in order to break through? So I anticipate that this reading will likely be just a skosh brutal. It may be telling you some things that you're like, now hold on, I need to call my therapist. Okay, but we'll go ahead and we'll begin. We have 3 decks to choose from. The timestamps are below. I thought we have some beautiful objects here. We have this jar of my kidney stones for this beautiful Prismatic Evolutions deck. We have this stunning ruby for this one. And then we have this, it looks like a piece of chiseled smegma. I really don't know what this is, but it's for the Paldean Fates, my beautiful lovelies. So let's go. Okay, if these could just cooperate, very interesting that they're all gravitating towards this. I don't know. Interesting. Anyway, my beautiful lovelies, I'll see you in your stunning readings. All right, hello there, my stunning pile ones. Welcome to your reading. Again, we are exploring the topic of what is holding you back. What do you need to know in order to break through? So again, you might just kind of be feeling like, ugh, I'm not getting anywhere. I need something. I need some guidance. What don't I see about myself as well? So with that said, let's dive in here. Of course, you chose this because you were drawn to my kidney stones, and we are going to be opening this Prismatic Evolutions here, which is just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and let's dive in and hope that we can get something wonderful here. Okay, my beautiful lovelies, we don't need this card. Let's just get it out. Anyway, beginning with a Dreepy and this petty grudge. I mean, right away, right? What is holding you back? I feel like there is this grudge. Maybe it's even just a grudge with yourself. I'm not really seeing anything with a specific person right away. Well, of course, we'll dive in here. But immediately, I was just like, a grudge with ourselves. Like, maybe it's like even just like this fear of the unknown and it's clouding your judgment. We have a milk tank here. I mean, come on, right? Is there enough milk in the tank specifically, right? Maybe you have an areola kink that you're feeling like it's not being fulfilled. I'll tell you what, I saw Finnick O'Dare again, you guys. I had to Google him the other day. I saw those jugs from Catching Fire, and immediately I was like, I kind of want some milk. But again, this could also be talking about like rolling out a new, like, I don't know, maybe there's like a recent upheaval or like an unexpected change in your life, and it's kind of like shaking yourself, and it leaves you maybe a little bit unsteady. Like you're like, I don't want to take risks. I'm like, I'm clouding, right? That clouding of the judgment. You're just this fear of the unknown, and like you're scared to roll out new things, if that makes sense, my beautiful lovely. We have the Haban berry here. Girl, just get a butt plug. I mean, this could, you know, sometimes the cards are very brutal. Like one of the things, you guys, this also looks like a rose toy, right? Maybe that is one of the things that's going on, that this rose toy, it's just been holding you back. Like maybe you've been like, I'm too scared to use this rose toy. I'm too scared to get a rose toy. That is an unexpected change. That is a recent upheaval. If you got one for Christmas, right? That could be something that's making you feel not ready to take risks. So maybe instead of like, I don't know, maybe instead of like working on this unknown uncertainty thing, it's just time to just release that fear. Take that leap of faith. Annoy that. Yeah, really good clarification here, right? We do have this flap, so it is time to just shove that rose toy in there. Very interesting how we started off with this like petty grudge with ourselves, and noticing how this rose toy is the ticket. I've always told this to you guys in my readings. First and foremost, what is a rose toy going to do for us that our man can't do for us? But also, in a lot of my personal readings, people who are stuck on their career paths, who are stuck in life, use that rose toy and think about what you're stuck on, and by the time that you resonate all over the floor, you kind of can ask yourself these really important questions like, what am I having this grudge on? Why am I holding myself back? It'll tell you right as you squirt. We have the Seeking here, Festival Lead, Fire Festival. Maybe you have recently been traveling. You've been wanting to do your own. Maybe your life feels like how Fire Festival went on. Maybe we're looking for a king. Maybe we want to hook up with some royalty. That's interesting. Very, very possible there. But again, I think that this one's really good with this, you know, releasing your fear, taking this leap of faith. Maybe we're starting fresh, like we've just cleaned our slate with all of this water. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. The Cipher Maniac's code breaking. Okay, Yeah, here's where the cards can maybe get a little bit brutal. We're just like stop fucking always trying to find the code. And I know that's kind of counterintuitive to taking these leaps of faith, but that in itself, right? Stop trying to overanalyze every situation. Stop trying to be like, here's the ticket to success. Here's what I need to do. I think that's what we're seeing here is instead of holding yourself back and letting your anxieties get to you, just fucking go for it. I'll tell you what, this was something that happened with me. I was like, okay, I'm really scared to poop in a public bathroom because I have the worst IBS. I literally splatter the bowl everywhere I go. And so I was like literally always on my phone. Like whenever I needed to take a fat dump when I was in London, I was like, I gotta find like a private bathroom. Gotta fucking. Here's the thing, babe. If you gotta go, you gotta go. And I went for it, and I had the most pleasant shit of my life. It was incredible because I was just like, oh my god. Like, I'm letting go. I'm taking this leap of faith. I'm not letting my anxieties and my fear of the unknown of like which gorgeous beefy London man is gonna walk in as I'm splattering this rim. And I think, okay, you know what I mean? The Executor here, Mega Drain. Again, similar to the Rose Toy, one of the things that might be closed, like holding you out is just it's time to get laid. It's time to get laid. Maybe you're ovulating. This Mega Drain here. I don't know. I don't know. We have the Pupitar here. Again, look at this. We are close. We are very close. I feel like if you're my pile ones, you are on the verge of breaking through. I feel like it's not like a, oh, you know, I was getting, I kind of recorded these out of order, and our pile 3 was kind of telling us like, it's a little bit far from breaking through. I think that pile 3 was like, we have a lot of work to do, whereas you, my beautiful pile ones, I think that you're right on the precipice, and I think that this reading is just kind of, I don't know. I think that's what's going on here. Like maybe we're just ever so slightly clinging on something, like an old belief, maybe an old relationship. Something is just there, and I think that that's what's going on here. Once we unlock this by using the Rose Toy, once we stick it in, we start squirting. That's going to be really good for us. We have the Execute, right? Very clear sign here. This one's simple. You are ovulating. And then we have the Okie Dokie here with this good punch. I like this. I mean, come on. I really think that the number one thing that's holding you back is just you need to get laid. At this point, it is time to just get laid. I think that's what it is. Get yourself punched in the clit. Get yourself punched in the dirt star. That's the ticket. And then closing us off, we do have this steel energy. It's time to steel yourself. It's time to ground yourself in reality, but also take these steps of faith. Be like... I couldn't think of anything. I was trying to think like Nerves of Steel. That's what it was. I'm so sorry about that. You know what? I'm getting double dicked down by Ed Sheeran earlier today, so my mind's been kind of rambling. I've not been in the appropriate place to claim these videos, but I think that this is really beautiful overall. We kind of know now. Just stop holding yourself back. Obviously, there might be this disruption or something, but this fear of the unknown is what is holding you back, and it is time to just take a leave. But you know what? Start small, right? Like I said, like I just gave you that story of me taking a dump. Maybe just start there. Like be like, oh, I'll go to a store and I'll yell or something. Like just allow yourself to do this. But I think once we accomplish all of this, there's some immense joy, immense clarity, and stunning fulfillment. Okay, so really get out there, you guys. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Hello, my stunning, beautiful pile twos. Welcome to your reading. This song is pissing me the fuck off. 1 second. What is this? What is this? I am so sorry about that, my pile twos. That was like a straight man interfering in my queer space, which might actually be interesting here. Because immediately, I haven't even started the reading, but I was like, there is someone that's holding you back. I feel like immediately with this deck, there's just like this, like you're clinging to something that doesn't fulfill you anymore. And it might be like that straight man that's just constantly like, you know what I mean? But we'll delve into this. Anyway, we are of course doing a what is holding you back reading. Let's just dive in. You have these Paldean Fates and this like smegma chunk. I don't know. I don't know. But let's dive in here and see what these cards are trying to tell you, my beautiful lovelies. All right. This could just, okay. Sorry, I got a little bit upsetty spaghetti there for a second. So we do have the Scraggy here, and yeah, very clear sign automatically about this. Like, we have this sort of, it looks like a foreskin almost, and I think that's very interesting. The Flittle, Cybles, interesting, something little, a fling, maybe. Maybe what we're seeing here is there was once like this fleeting moment, and you know what, I'll tell you what, I had this happen to me last year. I went to the UK and I met this gorgeous beefy man with a large purple-headed yogurt blaster in Scotland, and it was like this 2-day fling, and I still think about him. I still am like, I cling on to him. So I really do think that that is the vibe here. Like we're clinging onto someone, something. It doesn't have to be a person. That was like a little fling. Maybe it was somebody who was uncut. Okay. Next, we have this Whooper Find a Home. Yeah, I think you know deep down it is time to walk away from this, and it is time to find this home, find your own home, go home, so to speak. But I think that maybe this person or this thing that you are clinging on to was like, I don't know, like your comfort zone, right? Just like me and a nice beefy man, I'll tell you what, that you hug me in those Finico Dare jugs and I'm sad. I'm sad. So maybe that's what we're seeing here, okay? You're hesitant to kind of leave behind what's familiar to you, and you're just unnecessarily holding on to something that maybe the other side of this has already moved on. You know what I mean? I mean, that man ghosted me. You know what I mean? So he can go suffer, but I also at the same time wish I could be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to be held in his arms again. I need to stop. I need to stop. We have the Grieverd here. This one's very interesting. I like how we have this sort of like this color story going on here with like this darkness and light maybe, but also we have this Saltburn-esque thing. Maybe this was somebody who passed away, unfortunately. I'm so sorry if that's the case. And that could be causing this fear of loss, right? Whether that's financial, emotional, maybe a sense of identity even, and you're just holding on too tightly to this, clinging to, I don't know, like clinging to the potential loss of it. The electric generator, this is very interesting because I recorded our pile 1 reading and we talked about a rose toy here. This is another thing, you know what I mean? If you are clinging on to someone, a great thing to do is just stick that rose toy in and you're good to go, right? So that is a nice little reminder there from the spirits. It's just, it's always nice to use that. We have the Mousehold here with this slap. Sometimes you also just need a slap in the face. Like maybe this reading is the one sign that you needed and that's what's holding you back. It's just, you know, sometimes we don't see these things and it is important. Like, you know, when someone calls us out on this, that's what happens, right? We have the Lantern here. Aqua Spark Lightning Ball Lantern. Interesting here. This one feels very like, I mean, obviously electric energy with this one, but I'm seeing like this decisive action. Again, stop overthinking and stop hesitating and like charge forward like electricity would have with some clarity and with some purpose. Like maybe focus on one goal and just go for it. You know what I mean? If that goal is, I'm going to delete this person's number from my phone, do it. If that goal is, I'm going to quit my job, do it. If that goal is, I'm going to blow my next door neighbor, do it. Okay? Why is it upside down? What the fuck? Let's fucking go, I guess. That's weird. Okay. Interesting. I'm a little bit gooped and gagged by that one, but we do have the Pidgeot in reverse. Let's see it normally. We have this quick search blustery wind. So normally this would be signifying some gassy diva moments. Maybe, honestly, some of the blockage here and the thing that you're clinging onto is a gas pain. But we have it in reverse here, which does mean that it's more of like a constipation, which does make sense here that that would show up in reverse. I think that that is very cool. We have this quick search. Maybe one thing that you can do is just not think about it too much. We actually talked about this. You might want to watch our pile 1 reading because we talked about stop ruminating on the past, stop worrying about the future, just take a quick action, think about one thing and take it, and you're good to go. Let's fucking go though with this hit. That's very interesting. Where are my tarot nerds? Is this worth something now? I don't know. We have the Mabastiff. Sometimes just slurping on a stiff purple head yogurt blaster will do you good. I mean, I started thinking about that Scotland man, and I'm thinking about him now. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna log on to my closest scruff, and I'm gonna find the nearest person. You know what I mean? We have the Ceruledge here. A good edging session is always nice too, but look at this, right? This is sucking the life out of you. I think once you let go of what's holding you back, there is going to be new opportunities to gain life. There's going to be opportunities for growth and abundance. And I feel like this is a good representative of that fresh start that's going to happen. Then we have the Flamer energy. This is most likely a gay person, okay? But also, look at the flame that's within you. Ignite that flame. Find the fire, okay? And there is our stunning hit for this beautiful deck, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. I hope that this makes sense, my beautiful lovelies. I think really the summary here is just, I don't know, like maybe the affirmation that we need to do is more of like I release what no longer serves me and I step boldly into new opportunities for growth, abundance, and getting double dicked down. All right. Thank you so much, my beautiful lovely. Hello, my stunning, beautiful pile 3s. welcome to your reading. Of course, you chose this deck because you might have been drawn to this stunning stone that looks honestly like something I would pass. I don't know. But we have this beautiful prismatic evolutions, which I am very excited to open. We will see if we have any stunning, beautiful cards in here. And of course, we are answering the question of what is holding you back. Is there something that you need to know? Is there something that is preventing you from reaching your full potential? Okay, let's dive in here and see what your spirit guides are trying to tell you, my beautiful lovelies. Okay, all right, let's begin. So first and foremost, we have this black belts training. I like this. I feel like this is already a clear, specific sort of sign here, but let's get a couple more cards before I make a decision. But I like this because I feel like what I'm getting immediately is like, actually what's holding you back is maybe that you're like actually too perfect. We'll dive in here and see. We have the slowpoke here. Yeah. Yep. So immediately what I'm thinking here right away is with this black belts training and this slowpoke is a very clear sign to maybe slow down. I think that maybe that's what's holding you back is you're just like the Trixie Mattel of the world, like just like let's fucking go. Like, I feel like you're so stunning. You radiate beauty, abundance, creativity. And I think that a lot of people are maybe drawn to that, like moths to a flame, or like me to a big beefy bear. I mean, you see one and I'm sad. You know what I mean? But what I'm seeing here is maybe like, it's preventing you from prioritizing yourself, I guess, maybe. And it's like you're too busy being so perfect and so amazing that it's just like, I don't know, your magnetism is so undeniable, but it's attracting too much and you can't prioritize yourself. We have the hippopotas here. Girl, play some hungry hippos. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we're seeing here. Have the downtime, slow down, stop working so hard, stop being so amazing. You have too many options. Maybe just play some, like, you know how this, like the hungry hippos, you know, he goes like, he chomps on that like I chomp on dicks. And I think like maybe it's like let's like pick and choose. I lost my train of thought on that one. We have the Eevee though with this boosted evolution. I like that. Like, this is a very clear sign of what will happen when you do this. That is very, very reminiscent of the too many options thing. There's too many choices. You're constantly like maybe torn and pulled between, like, all of these opportunities are so amazing, right? But everybody wants a piece of you and you might be torn between that. And I don't know, maybe your connections might sometimes overshadow your own voice and prevent you from becoming this boosted version of yourself. And I don't know, it's really hard. I identify with this one because being so loved and hot and admired, it just makes it hard to say no. You know what I mean? Crispin, maybe play some cooking games. I like this. Like, I feel like this deck is just honestly telling you like, hey, in your downtime, like, let's just enjoy playing some video games. Let's enjoy maybe some cooking. Like, try to find a hobby that is for you. If that's flicking the bean, then so be it. Do you know what I mean? We have a scream tail. Interestingly, here we're seeing something with maybe even a furry, or sometimes, hey, you need this slap in the face. And I know that how hard it is that you want to scream. You want to scream because everybody, I don't know. Everybody's just like, there's too much. This one's interesting because we are talking about just literally shoving a glass trumpet up your dirt star. Again, maybe that's what we're seeing here is just this desire for you to just shout. And I think that the cards are saying, we see you. We see you in this moment, but we also know that you are powerful. You are as powerful as a glass trumpet. And so you need to own your power, but own it unapologetically. I feel like, be like, yes, I know I'm fucking hot. I know that you're probably popping a chub looking at me. You're probably flooding your basement looking at me. You want me for all these opportunities, but I know what I need to do, and I'm going to do what I need to do. You're already a fucking queen or king, okay? You don't have to prove it by taking on every opportunity or like pleasing everybody. And I like that. I feel like that's what we're seeing here. We have the let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. This is apparently a hit, you guys. That's when you have this, that's pretty good. We have the Archaludon here. Stop. Yeah, I like this because I feel like this is calling you out for like kind of burning bridges, but you don't even realize that the bridges are being burned. It's because like you're burning your own bridges mentally, right? Because you're like, oh, I'll do it. Yeah, sure, I'll rim ya. Sure, I'll do your taxes for you. Sure, I'll lend you $10. And you're just slowly building or burning these bridges because you're getting these mental blockages and you're building up grudges against these people and they don't even realize it. And so it's all gonna boil over. We have a milk tank here. Yeah, I don't know, like maybe start slurping on an areola, drink more milk. That's an interesting thing as well. I don't know. We have the Dunsparce here. Run away. You know what I mean? Sometimes a new start is good. This is a very out of left field suggestion from the cards, but immediately I was like, well, why don't you just tell everybody to go die in a fire and then like move away and then restart your life? You know what I mean? I don't know. Let's fucking go. We got another hit, you guys. We got this shiny squirt card, and maybe that is what we need to do all along, right? Again, taking that me time, stepping into your power, focusing on your passions and stuff like that. Make yourself squirt. Stick that rose toy in there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, there's just a lot of success and fulfillment here for you, and I feel like in order for you to feel this completeness, this fully aligned, celebrated version of yourself, not just what you can give to others. That's the very clear thing here, right? Choose what's right for you. And I don't think that you'll feel spread thin or overwhelmed anymore. I think that you're going to feel exactly like this is where I'm meant to be. And you're going to realize like, oh my God, I love flicking it. You know what I mean? So I hope that this resonates, my beautiful lovely. I'm rooting for you. I love you so much. Best of luck.